Alrighty, hello everyone, I'm Master Fortesman here, and welcome back to another episode of Updating the Rockfire Explosion. I'm gonna set my phone up in a way it won't fall. In Minecraft, in the last episode, we started work on the Rockfire sign, and we're gonna continue that in today's episode. But first, today is the 1st of March. Woo, we're past 2 months already. February was terrible. Anyway, March. And today we are checking our CEC stages. Yay! Alright, the main couple have stayed the same. What just happened? My computer is having a stroke, I think. What's up? How we all doing today? Woo! I know it's been a while since I streamed, guys, and I do want to apologize. I have been working quite early, and it's just a time when I get home. Well, I get home like close to midnight. I can't stream then, and I can't stream, and I usually wake up like 10 or 11, and blah blah blah. And I'm not going to stream if I have to go to work at 2 or earlier. So anyway, we are here. Hello, everybody. The big 3 have stayed the same with stages. Obviously, the 3 stage and 2 stage have stayed the same. The 1 stage, we still have one, so that is quite lovely. Moving on to the everyone's favorite Studio C. I feel like we're probably not going to see a change to these numbers unless CEC starts selling or starts closing locations rapidly. And even then, I feel like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, if I sound a bit congested, I am sick a little bit. So that is fun. Come on, load. It's always the part I hate. It takes so long to do. What? You want some attention? Is that what you're being a grumpy butt? Because I'm not giving you any attention. There you go. Feel better? Okay. I'm gonna walk over here now. Alrighty. Still have 19 and 17 on these, so lovely. Lovely, lovely. Cheers. Yum. Okay. Still 6 of these. I feel like, again, we're not going to see a change to these anytime soon. Circles of Light. Oh, God. What is happening? 81 and 4 with animatronics. Yep. Alright, no change for last month. So we're going to see if that changes by April. Probably not, but you're okay. I don't know why you're running around like a nut. Hello? Alright, so just where we left off last episode, I was extremely tired last episode. If you guys remember that, I was very tired. Today, I am very much awake, and we've got a Rockfire sign to do. As you guys can see, right by Fats, you guys can see the rock fire explosion sign back there started. I started the red bit. I didn't quite finish it. But that's okay. Because we're going to do that today. Woo! Alright, where are we at on this? Aha, I have found my spot. What are you doing? Really? Really? She like ran into the window. I don't know anymore. Like, holy crap. For assistance today, probably couldn't hurt. I mean, I don't really have any specific things for helpers to do. But the company is always appreciated. Alrighty. Oh, starting today's episode off with a creepy cave noise. Always lovely. Always lovely. The sign, yes. The sign. It is full of signness. Yeah. That's a word. Okay. Alright, grab the gray concrete, replace it quickly with the black terracotta so I don't forget what I'm doing. How do you become a helper? I don't usually... I had a form, don't go by the form though. I had a form for people who wanted to become helpers. But I no longer go by said form. So please do not fill out the form and expect anything to come of it, because I do not look at the form anymore. It's not really a thing anymore. I mean, I don't usually accept people as helpers. But I mean, possibly I could start taking more helpers on. What? Your pupils are so dilated. What are you looking at? Uh-huh, and how's that going for you? Your pupils are so dilated, holy crap. I could tell by my cat sometimes. Like, her pupils mean different things. Like, if she's about to pounce at something, she's like really focused on her pupils take up all of her eye. If she's irritated by something, her pupils become like really small, or she's been staring out in the sun too long. I think option 2. Oh, it's red terracotta. No, I need the regular. So we finally figured out what days BillyCon's going to be this year, and I am quite excited for that. Which, if you guys are going down to BillyCon, it is the July 17th through the 19th. Of course, I'm sure they wouldn't mind if you showed up or was there a day earlier, a day late. I'll be there, so it'll be great. We'll have so much fun together. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good couple days. I probably can't. Yeah, I mean, understandable. I understand. Life, life happens. Alright, I'm gonna grab my magenta, as my sister would call it for some reason. She called it that one time. I'm like, what did you just call it? Yeah. She's weird, but don't tell anybody. Pretty sure I'm on the other side of the country. Lucky me, I only have a 14-hour drive, or 4-hour drive. Yay. I hate that drive so very much. But it is kind of worth it. In my eyes, at least. Alrighty. Woohoo, 4-hour drive. It's a fun road trip that I can say I did not enjoy the actual physical road trip the first time, but I feel about the masks there. Well, now it's a lot better, the whole situation, because they're actually partnered with Creative Engineering. So the actual parts are official that they're getting now, and they have licensing to do like official merch. I couldn't think of it there for a second. So that's always good. Last year the masks weren't bad when I seen them. I've only gone down there once. The only like noticeable thing wrong with the masks was the Fats mask had a rip in the mouth, and it was just a tad like noticeable. Like his face didn't look centered, if you will. His face did look a little bit lopsided, but it's okay. Billy Bob had at least, yeah, that's true. That'd be true. Or okay. Whoops. So what I meant to... Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I can't place blocks to save my life sometimes. Alright. So I'm doing this in sections. We're going to start down at the bottom, work our way up top, up and around, and then looking great. Well, I appreciate that. But I'm hoping to get it all done this episode because I do want to move on to the other important things like what we are finishing in phase 2, like character details such as stage prop characters like Choo Choo, Antioch, the owl, the frogs. And then after all the final updates and changes we're going to make to the characters, because there are a couple changes I need to make to the characters, such as Billy Bob's arm his guitar arm needs to be moved out, so that when I put the cosmetics on, because I did do a test run, and I can show you guys over here. A test run for the cosmetics. Wasn't the owl a beta prop? It was, but I do like the owl, so we might add him to the stage. I'm not quite sure, but as you guys could see, Billy Bob's arm kind of fuses with his torso a little bit. So I don't know how to fix that. My guess would be to probably shave down the side of the body shell a little bit. Yale said he would harm my family. Well, you know, that's the owl for you. And probably Beach Bear needs a little bit fixed too, because they have like a weird elbow kind of thing going on. Beach Bear's arm might be okay. I know his guitar needs to be, like, their guitars need to be pulled back towards their body a little bit. And a few other changes. But it'll be good. Yeah, the owl's out for blood. Shh, don't tell nobody. It's a secret. The owl is like, he's a gangster, you know. He runs a secret crime family. Heck is the owl? No, what? I'm not the owl. What are you? The owl. That's a good one. You guys aren't gonna tell nobody, right? Let's say I was the owl, and I'm not saying I am, but if I was, you know, as cool as the owl, you know, you guys wouldn't tell nobody what you. Hoot hoot. Alas, just another thing to add to my various alter egos of the channel. Scariest character, 100%. Coolest character, too. Oh my god. What am I starting? What have I started? Alrighty. Now, we heard of the evil frog, but you guys haven't heard of the evil owl. Hoot hoot. So I was thinking of, in all seriousness, I was thinking of bringing the music back just for a little bit, like the Rockafire music back on the streams. What do you guys think of that decision? Is this something you guys could get behind, or you guys just want full pack commentary? You guys choose. I don't care. It's it's probably it's also a thing. If I had the music back, my computer's like, do you want to update? I'm like, No, and then it's like shoving the update down my throat. It's like, oh, you need to update. It's like, ugh. Wait. Wait a minute. That's not right. That goes there. Then this goes here. Okay. With the 3D printed Duke, I would like to get him done before. Probably take him down to BillyCon. So, I'm gonna have to work on him relatively soon. Like, get him finished. I'll try to do some actual, like, videos on me working on 3D printed Duke. Hopefully soon, if I actually get some time to work on him. I do need to reprint a couple pieces, because I lost a bunch of pieces somehow. I lost parts of the, every part of the head except for the eyes. It is gone. Have a neck rod. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's just, like, a couple of the pieces I'm not sure what goes where, like the servo mounts for the arm twist and the stuff like that. I am not quite sure where it goes. So, I'm not saying it was a bad design, I'm just saying said design would have been nice to include instructions with, but it's okay. No fault of anybody's. And once you put your Duke back together, what happened to Duke? Why is he in pieces? They're two separate robots. Oh, cool. I thought you were just going out there and mutilating people's 3D printed Dukes, and I was like, oh my, okay. Lovely. I'm the... Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Glad to hear. Glad to hear Jasper T. Jowls watches my streams. That is awesome. It's lovely, even. Alright, so showing you guys what we have done so far. See the bit of the explosion cloud. I'm moving up. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's the real me, of course. Of course. Yeah. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Y'all don't know a thing or two about stuff like that, but trust me, I know a thing or two. So I got a Circle water bottle. They're really good. That's what I am drinking out of. A Circle water bottle. It has a picture of a cat on it that says me wow. The real potato man. There's a potato man. The owl stole the stream. Oh yeah, I'm not. Poor owl. People are gonna be like, if I ever meet you guys in person, please don't give me birdseed. I just thought about that. Please don't. Oh God. All of you are gonna bring birdseed, and you better. Ooh, new block. Okay. Give cucumber seed instead. Okay, lovely. Perfect. Even better. I'm going to use packed mud because I can't really tell what that block is. Sunflower seeds. I love sunflower seeds. Okay, what do we got going here? So I do want you guys' honest opinion here on a thing I've been thinking of doing with the channel. So I've been thinking about doing. Oh, that's not the right block. A plutonium. Uh, you know what? I like your thinking. I like the thinking. It's not the most ethical thinking, of course, but it's thinking, of course, and that's what we're looking for. Give you potato, potato, potato. But yeah, I've been thinking about something to do with the channel for a while. I was thinking of doing. Which would you guys rather see? Would you guys rather see me do live streams on collection update stuff like Chuck E. Cheese, Rockfire Collection, stuff like that, or would you guys rather see live streams with that? And if that's the case, would you guys like to see more? Please send or just like if you have STL files for the owl, I would love to 3D print the owl just to say I have it. That'd be great. No, but if that's the case, would you guys like to see a video every time I get a collection piece, or like would you guys rather see it like I collect like 3, 4, 5 pieces and then do a video? Which would you guys rather see? Like, would you guys rather see a quick video with like one piece, or like hold off until I have like 3 or 4 pieces to do? Personally, it does not matter to me. I just need to find out what to do, and then I'll do it. Purple. All right. Good choice. Okay, what is going on? What am I doing? I'm not sure. Purple. Like, you could see all new kinds of colors on this new TV, like Blorge. No working. Oh, lovely. Wonderful, even. Work on your Duke. Do it. Oh, wait, that's... Grillo. Oh, that's a lovely color. Okay. Okay, now we're getting to a lot of different blocks I haven't used before. It looks like coming up. Ah, okay. I don't even know remotely how to pronounce that one, but lovely. Alrighty. New block, let's go. Dark oak. Woo! Oh my god. What have I started? What have I started? Oh, another new block. Woohoo! Okay, it is this. Let's go, another brick. Woo! Give it up for day 20 of working on the same pixel art. Yeah, day 20. I'm so glad we're almost done with the pixel art. If you guys don't know, it's this pixel art, and then I think that's going to be it for the series for pixel art. So thankfully we're almost done with the pixel art. Yay, we just have to do it for every other series we plan to do. Yay. He said as a tear slowly trickles down his face. I I don't know how to react to that one. Wonderful. I love that. Perfect. Kanye Duke. It's of all the things I expected to see today by reading chat, that was, I have to admit, that's not even one of them. Hardluck Bears and at Gulliver's. Oh, that's awesome! Try and guess why. Well, if I were to guess, I'm pretty good at guessing. Drake Fats, yeah. Get all the rappers as Rockfire characters. I could take a guess probably why. Probably they haven't been. Either they were through a giant storm that like damaged them. Fitties. I don't even listen to rap music. I don't know why I'm partaking in this. Yeah, they probably haven't been under either the roof collapsed. Oh, lovely. That's wonderful. I was about to say either something happened, like a storm happened, or like they didn't receive maintenance in a while, which is unfortunately, is usually the cause of bots looking like nightmare fuel. And there's mold. Lovely. Mold is horrible. Is a horrible thing, and it should feel bad for being a thing. So as you guys can see how this is going so far, I did finish that section. You can see how it's going, and then after we build the sign, we have to build the support for the sign, of course, like the actual sign mount thing. Oops, I bumped the mic. So So I have some good news and I have some bad news for movie-wise stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have some good news and I have some bad news for the movie, which I might as well do this update here while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so my buddy, he's doing the editing for the movie. I actually got to watch a little bit of what he had put together. And oh my gosh, it is looking so good. I'm so excited for you guys to finally be able to watch it. The only bad thing is that the release date of the movie is probably going to be pushed back a little bit further. A little bit further than I would have wanted to. And why is that? Because every time a buddy of mine seems to try to work on the movie, something bad happens. Such as this time, his dining room collapsed in on him. Well, not in on him, but like the entire ceiling came down. And he is currently working with the insurance company to try to fix it. So, and in the meantime, he cannot obviously work on the film. So the film's probably going to be delayed to who knows when. Hopefully not too long. But that whole roof collapse thing reminded me of that. I forgot to announce that. So that is why the film, as I call it, is not out yet. Sorry. No, but every time he seems to work on it, something seems to go wrong. Like this time his roof, his dining room roof fell in. Like last time I think he got deathly sick. So I'm thinking just now it's just cursed. Lovely. Wonderful. Film is cursed. Of course it is. Happy March, everyone. It's Mario month. To which I will not be participating because I have nothing. Even though I like me some Mario games, I don't have something that can record off of my TV, unfortunately. I cursed the film. Oh, you're an ancient wizard. Lovely. Good. I'm glad you cursed it. Yes. Wish it was Waluigi month. Waluigi is only going to get a month when he is in Smash. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if they actually add Waluigi in Smash Bros? I don't think anybody would play as anyone else. I don't even play Smash at all, but cry tears of joy. Heck yeah. I never printed the very bottom of my Duke, so he's like, oh, that's cool. I just printed the whole thing. I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a Duke. It's gonna be great. Actually, my original plan was a lot different with Duke. I was gonna 3D print him, but I was gonna upscale him by 2. So he would, in theory, if I did the math right, which I probably didn't, be life-sized. And I was gonna actually buy cylinders and all that and get him to work like real Duke. That never happened. Lovely. Because I was like, you know what, I better 3D print a small version as a test run first before I do anything stupid. And that's all the further I got. I still haven't built the small version. What makes you guys think I can build a big version? Yay. Alright. Today's a fun-sized. Lovely. I like being fun-sized. It's fun. Okay, I should say this. If you guys' comments don't show up, like, immediately after you guys put them through, it's because YouTube wants me to hold them for review. That comment was one of them. Like, what the... Like, come on. Like, okay, some comments I've gotten is like, okay, I can't put that on here. And other times, like, well, how did that comment slip through? It's like, what? I'll just sit up here on my perch, my loneliness perch, and scream out into the sunset. Oh, that looks like a good view right there. If you guys had to be a, I'm just thinking of random stuff to say now. If you guys were a candy bar, what kind of candy bar would you guys be? Kit Kat? Ooh, that's a good one. Kit Kats are like really good. But you have to be in the mood for it. At least I have to be in the mood for a Kit Kat if I. But, okay. Interesting. Never heard of those candies, but I'm sure they are delicious. I'd be a. I'd be a. Oh, I don't know. I'd probably want to be a Milky Way myself. By the way, that is the best candy bar. No doubt about it. Milky Way. Creepy cave noise. The British. I'm gonna have to import some and then just try like a bunch of British candy. Like import it here and just be like, be a Pringle. I don't think that's a candy, but Pringles are really good. I'm not gonna say that's a candy bar, but I'm pretty sure that's Freddy. Well, that comment get cut off. I should do. I should. Maybe someday in the future. Maybe not just like candy, maybe a couple like sodas or something. Be pretty cool. Oh, what? Well, look at you all being balled up and... Okay, we're all gonna take a break and I'm gonna pet my cat. She's all balled up. You gonna fall asleep? My cat looks so comfortable. I wish I could. I love when your pets, you come home after a long day at work and you go to pet your pet or whatever, like your dog or your cat or I don't know, maybe your chinchilla. I don't know what animals you guys personally have, but I know some people have like stranger pets. You go home and you just casually sit on your couch and go to pet your pet alligator, you know, and the animal you're in question sighs like, "Oh, what ails you, you little freeloader?" Like, okay, you gonna bite me? All right. Like, I don't know. Somebody probably has a pet alligator somewhere. Pet Steve Harper. Exactly. Like, you, you only let him off the leash to host Family Feud, and that's it. Heck yeah. Pet Steve Harvey. Pet alligator. They're from Florida. I know. Or like you go home and you have a pet buffalo or something. Like just a completely random animal that nobody else would like have a pet would like domesticate. And you just go home and your pet deer is eating your toilet paper again. It's like, okay. This is life. I wanted this. It's, and you go over to your like Google Assistant that's on your counters like mountain lion, yeah, pet squirrel. Oh, see, that's cool. Hey, people with different pets are cool. That's all I'm saying. Except if it's a snake, then like no, thank you. That reminds me, one time I was working, and this guy comes in with his family, and he has something around his neck. Later on in our story, let me just say the best part of this story already. It was a snake. It was a ball python. Lovely. Now I'm not scared of snakes, but I'm not a fan of like I'm not scared of them, but they're too weird for me. Like, no, thank you. So anyway, he has a snake around his neck. I didn't know it was a snake at first, or else I would have told him to leave. But it looked like a really cool scarf. It was not a scarf, for it was a snake. I thought it was a scarf until it moved. Somebody's gonna quote that. But so yeah, I thought it was a scarf, but it wasn't a scarf. It was a snake. And he's walking around like, he's like, yeah, that's me. I got a snake. Pet snakes. I don't like snakes. Like, I just don't like them. But like, you guys like snakes? That's fine. I don't whatever. Snakes are cool, I guess. So anyway, this guy has a snake around his neck. Keep in mind, this is a public, like, eat, like, public location, like, restaurant he just walks into with a snake. And he's trying to order food. So my manager at the time had to go out, like, stand on the other side of the dining room and was like, "Sir, you can't bring that in here." Just in case, I don't know, he would have been like, "Attack," and the snake would have been like, but he got up to the counter and he's ordering, and I'm looking. I did let him order because I didn't know it was a snake. Like, I say that thing was like a good 3 foot long too. Like, it was a pretty big snake. Regardless, so I'm letting him order, and I'm staring at it because it's just like, why? Fried snake. I can't say I've eaten fried snake. I've eaten fried alligator. That was actually pretty good. Anyway, I'm trying to finish this story, so because I have a tendency of not finishing, of saying starting a story and not finishing it. All you longtime viewers would know that. So anyway, guy's ordering food, and I'm staring at the snake because I'm like, I don't want this thing to, like, maybe hand this guy his change and then the snake try to bite my hand off or something. I know that's not what snakes do. But, and he looks at me, he's like, "Do you want to pet the snake?" And I'm like, "Yeah." so I could only imagine the look of face on my the look on my manager's face as I am petting a snake. I could hear some of my coworkers in the back like, "Oh my god, she's petting the snake." Needless to say, that man was asked to leave shortly after. He got his food, and then he was asked to leave. Like, "Sir, you can't bring a snake into the building." Needless to say, that was a fun time. Not really. All right. We're almost halfway done with this already, which is lovely. Sure, this is a Wendy's, not like that's what I was saying. It wasn't Wendy's, but okay. But it was just like, why do you bring a snake? I don't know. Into a restaurant, like what are you trying to accomplish here? How quickly do you want to get kicked out? I don't understand the world anymore, but okay. They even let him through the door. To be fair, I thought it was a scarf. I mean, that was partly my fault that I let him in the place, but like, I thought it was a scarf. Help her to speak on streams. Tell homeless people or crazy people doing weird things. I know plenty of. I have plenty of stories like that. Unfortunately, a lot of them I can't say, as I tend to keep my commentary kid-friendly. Getting kicked out of restaurant? Yeah, that's a snake percent right there. I thought it was a scarf, okay? I didn't know it was an actual living creature until it moved, and I was like, oh my god. My stores are kid-friendly. Some of mine aren't. I've had many customers tell me some fairly rude things. One time a lady called me a not nice word over a penny. It was, yeah. That's what you get when you work with the public. Sir, your scarf's moving. No, I wasn't that dumb. I was like, as soon as I seen it move, I'm like, holy crap. Like, I knew what it was, but it was just like, I wasn't like, sir, your scarf is moving. Sir, your scarf looked me in the eye. I'm gonna have to ask you to please leave. Sir, I don't much appreciate your scarf looking me in the eye while you're trying to order. Sir, your scarf kind of has your legs and is trying to digest you. No, that's fine. He's like, he does that to show affection, he says as he's losing blood to his head. No, but the part about the story, like, I know a little bit about snakes, not much. While I was taking the guy's order, he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, so do you just, like, what all do you do with a pet snake? He's like, oh, it cuddles up in bed with me when I sleep. I'm like, oh, that's lovely. For those who don't know, if a snake cuddles up to you in bed, either it does love you or it's trying to size itself up to eat you. I was like, yeah, it loves you all right. Chicken shop is the random cat. Wait for food. Oh, cool. We had I think we have a bird outside that my one coworker feeds. It's a crow too. So every day around noon, maybe 2 o'clock ish, like all we hear from outside is like ha ha, and it's like, oh my god, the crow's back, and my coworker's like, oh, I'll feed it. We're like, stop feeding it. That's why it keeps coming back. Like, it is so loud. I will shoot that crow one day. Don't tempt me, guys. I will shoot it. Alrighty. So there is half the Rockfire sign done. As you guys can see, it looks pretty good. Yes. Yes. You were resting comfortably. It's okay. You've shoved him in a train model box for 3 days. Why? Whoa. Oh. Then the whole I don't know why he hates people thing. That's funny. Alrighty. Alright, so half the sign's done. And that didn't take long. It only took like an hour, of course. So I do need to do Hide and seek. Yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously. Okay, guys, I do need to take one break real quick. I have to go actually refill my water and probably use the restroom. So I will be right back. You guys just talk amongst yourself. I will be watching in chat. Be nice to each other. And I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to talk just a little bit longer than I expected, but it's okay, obviously. Of course, it's okay. Oh no, the revolution didn't work. I am free. Sorry, guys, better luck next time. Better luck next time, guys. The revolution may not have worked, but the fire still burns in the hearts of many to overthrow one of my streams. Calling sick from work. One time, okay, me and a bunch of people at work are Star Wars fans. One time I was gonna call my boss and tell her I was gonna be like, hey, I can't come into work today. The Death Star blew up. Needless to say, I don't think that would have worked. My boss doesn't know what Star Wars is, or she knows, but like she's never watched it before. So I don't know. That might have worked. Bring spears. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Y'all are wild. If is my boss? I don't actually know how old my boss is. I probably should figure that out. All right. So just zooming out to show you guys what we're doing now. So we're working our way up around this side of the sign. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. He said, worried. Oh, wrong button. Oh, okay, wrong block. There we go. Alrighty. Many sources of artillery. Oh Lord. Oh, oh no. Oh, I've been thinking about doing a joint. I'm thinking of making another channel, like a joint channel with a bunch of buddies of mine. We're gonna do like party games and stuff like that. Like we're gonna do Mario Party. We're gonna do like a bunch of multiplayer games like that. And I think you guys are going to quite enjoy it whenever we get a chance to actually record our first episode for that. I think you guys are going to quite enjoy the chemistry we all have together. But that's probably not going to become a thing for quite a while. Well, I say quite a while. I just wait a couple more days. I actually have to buy a good laptop to. We're gonna go. Oh heck yeah, we're gonna go to. Heck yeah, we're gonna show up at my job with pitchforks and torches. We better. I'll join you guys. We'll all go on strike. Krusty Krab is unfair. Mr. Krabs in there, standing at the concession, plotting his oppression. And then somebody hiding behind a bush is like, "Well, I don't know what they're yelling about, but they sure are motivational." We're going on strike. We're going on strike. I still don't know what strike means, but we're going on a strike. Heck yeah, we'll make picket signs. Not picket fences, picket signs. And I'm just referencing SpongeBob at this point. Because we're going on a strike. Alrighty. It's not the right block. Yes. Okay, we're all gonna go on strike together, okay? That's what we're all gonna do. Ooh, bats. Oh, I thought I was a lot. The what? Y'all kids and your fancy trends nowadays. Back in my day, we had Vine. That was it. Kids nowadays have your TikTok and your stuff like that. Okay, so I was so here's another work story. Okay. Now, keep in mind, we don't hire the smartest people where I work. We don't, and it's okay. I understand it. You know? I get it. So I had to we have our inspector coming. So I had to go take a giant feather duster and I had to go dust the air vents because I guess that's a health violation or something. I don't know. And so I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. It's no biggie. It gets me out of taking people's orders for a while. So I go out in our dining room. Nobody's in there, and it's nighttime at this point. So you guys know the episode of SpongeBob with the hash slanging slasher where SpongeBob and Squidward are working that graveyard shit. They're working overnight because Mr. Krabs was like, we're open 24 hours to make money, even though like that works for like the first 2 hours and then they're just like not doing anything. It was right before the part where Squidward's like, who wants a Krabby Patty at 3 in the morning? And Patrick's like, oh boy, 3 a.m. But you probably know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so Nosferatu, of course. What'd I say? I probably did. I might have, but I probably didn't. Okay, so anyway, I'm dusting the air vents. And this kid who we just hired at the time, he no longer works with us. But this kid who's watches what I'm doing for a solid 3 seconds. And I bring up the SpongeBob episode for a reason. He looks what I'm doing for like a solid 3 seconds, and then he's like, "Why are you mopping the ceiling?" I look at him, and I was like, "I'm not mopping. I'm dusting." Keep in mind, I'm trying not to laugh at him because that was the silliest thing I've ever heard. And he's like, "Oh, okay." And so I immediately took a picture of me dusting the ceiling to send all my friends. We all like SpongeBob, by the way. I was like, look, Squidward, there's never time to mop the ceiling during the day. That was a fun day. All right. So you guys can see the progress we're making. Not looking too bad so far, I don't think. I guess I'll use that. Hey, time to get back to my whatever blocks these are. Alright. So we do something like that. Oh, crap, wait, oh, that's what I did. Okay, lovely. Favorite song from the Country Bear Jubilee show tape? I don't know, I quite enjoyed, like, that's one show tape I can't really say I skip around too much for, like, a certain song. I do enjoy, most of the show tape. I can't say I really enjoy one song over the other. They all work really good together. I just wish we had more of that to go off of, but unfortunately we don't. They're looking for Mama, and Mama's outside chasing a gorilla with a shotgun. Of course she is. Blackpool Pleasure Beach had a country beer. Oh, cool. Where they are now. Cool. Nobles here in Pennsylvania had a Hard Luck Bear / Country Bear Jubilee show tape or show. They still have the Pete and repeat from that show still there. I've never personally been up there to witness the. Well, they don't run anymore, but I've never been there to see them in person. Unfortunately, I need to go one day. They're just there for display and stuff like that. I gotta go up there one day. Go see them. Maybe if I ever get time to do stuff. I have no time anymore to do anything, but that's okay. Oh, what? Oh, no, Nobles is restoring them. New Airlands, cool. That'd be cool. To my knowledge, they only have the Pete and repeat. I don't think they have the rest of them. I mean, if they do, that's awesome. That's cool. And Moore's Pier had a Friendly Freddy and Country Fest. Oh, that's cool. Isn't that isn't Moore's Pier they had all the bots? Oh, cool. Or they have all of them. Oh, that's cool. I didn't actually know that. I hope they do restore them. Cool. I hope they do restore them. You know how much, like, foot traffic that would bring through? There's a YouTuber, and you guys probably know him. I can never pronounce his last name right. It's a friend of Jack Turner's. Connor, I can't think of how to say his last name. You guys probably know who I'm talking about, but a while back he did Jack, like, I don't know if he gave him the Wolfman from the Black or the Gaslight Village show, but Connor had the Wolfman from that show, and he was going to restore him on a YouTube series. Unfortunately, he has not. That was 2 years ago now. Lynchinsky, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. But regardless, for all of you who are looking for a Wolfpack 5 updated show, as soon as that restoration gets revealed, just so I can tell where the cylinders go and all that, we may do an updated Wolfpack 5. The Wolfpack 5 is just a lot on his Instagram. Oh, I don't have Instagram, that's why. Cool. I hope he releases some kind of restoration video. It'd be cool. No, because it was the thing, he was like, oh, restoration's coming in 2024, and now it's, or 2023, now it's 2026, and we're like, oh, okay, lovely. Alright, that section of the sign is done. Lovely. Moving up to the next part of the sign. So look, guys, this is going quick. At least I think it is. Okay. Oh boy, yep, alright. Country Bears moved into the park. Oh, cool. You might be thinking of, he's busy or something. Yeah. Oh, that's a new person. I haven't seen that person before. Hello. Man, look at this. We got the whole Rockfire community together in one big room. In one big stream, I should say. We're not in a room. If we were in a room, that'd be, we would need a bigger room than where I am. Would not be enough room for everybody in this community. So, I do really want to take, like, a really big road trip around the U.S. and visit all the, like, a bunch of animatronic places. Like, definitely all the the CEC legacy stores. I really want to visit Jungle Gyms in Ohio. Party Pack says, woo! We're gonna get a rave here, like a like bass boost in, neon lights. Like, it's gonna be great. But yeah, I want to visit a lot of places. Like the ultimate US animatronic place. Go visit Jack Turner and all them. Go down Florida, see Aaron, all the places. I think it would be fun. Document the whole thing, put it on YouTube. It'd be like a 50-part, like, 50 park thing, that'd be like thousands of dollars in just hotel fees. We were trying to get a hotel for BillyCon because I just told my buddies because they did a announcement video like a week ago. My most popular stream ever is part 1 of the OG Rockfire. Yeah, we all love the OG Rockfire. But yeah, we're trying to get a hotel for BillyCon. And I told my buddies, I said, hey, I'll let you guys know as soon as I find out when it is. And we have to split us up all between 3 rooms because there's 5 of us going in the Billy. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Goodbye, Billy boy. Never heard from again. R.I.P. But yeah, hotels are expensive. I think between 5 of us for the 2 hotel rooms for like 3 days is going to be like $800 split between all of us. That's like 100 something. I'm like, holy crap. Like, what the heck? Hotels are expensive. Sleep in your car. Please don't. For one, your car is very uncomfortable. My new car isn't actually that bad. Oh, yep. Now I'm yawning. Like I didn't just wake up like a couple hours ago. Alright. Last episode of Pixel Art, guys. Don't worry. Unless the power goes out or something. I just jinxed it, didn't I? Now the power is going to go out. But who knows when? Ba, 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 ba. We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done, guys. I swear. We're almost done. It's okay. My cat's balled up in a little ball. She's resting comfortably. Going feet. That's the going fishing song, isn't it? That's Nobles. I don't know. Like creepy cave noise, real quick. I said this a little bit ago. Like I'm not. Like I can't really pick one over the other. I do like all the Country Bear. Like in my eyes, you can't have one without the other. You know. Like I'm not picking and choosing which ones are better. I do quite like them all the segments. I don't. I feel like the Smitty Super Service Station bit just kind of breaks up the center stage thing. Not necessarily in a good way. Like I know it was just that one show tape, I believe. But I just feel like they should have done a little bit more with Smitty's. Bebop. Yeah, a lot of that show needed more stuff done with it. And unfortunately, it didn't really get that because the Hard Luck Bears never really sold that well, to be fair. I mean, Nobles, other than them, and like there were only like a couple of them ever produced, and like nothing, I guess, in creative engineering's eyes to make. Had 3 show tapes made for their bots. Wasn't like 2 of those show tapes were official, and then like the 3rd show tape was like custom made or something. I could be really wrong, but I'm not actually sure. Or something, and then that's why creative engineering never made a show tape for them again. Because they were like, well, hey, you guys are just going to make your own. One second, guys, I am getting a call. Alrighty, sorry, guys. We're called. Asking me about a shift. Oh my, I missed a couple messages. Shame Aaron doesn't own a Hard Luck Bears. Okay, I've been saying this for a while. I don't know if, like, the Hard Luck Bears and the Country Bear Jubilee, are they the same show? Does anybody know that? Like, were they built off the same show, or like what's going on with that? Because every time like Aaron gives a tour and he sees them, it's like, here's the Hard Luck Bears. And every time I'm just like, isn't that technically a different show? Like, I'm not. They are different. I thought they were. Different show, similar characters. I thought so. Okay, I probably just sounded really dumb asking that question. But that was some detective work I needed to figure out. Wait, something right here. Oh no, wait. That goes there. Okay, I see what you guys are saying now. Okay. I understand. They're similar but different. Lovely. Anyway, we have I missed so many messages. They're made by Clutch. Yeah, Clutch. Woo! Clutch. Blackpool should tape barely editing. Should have for Smitties. Say bad jokes. Sweet. Then hell everybody in the chat that I miss. Oh boy, I'm missing all the... Called the Four Season Bears. Yeah, I knew the center stage was called the Four Season Bears. I know that. That was with Chet Fadigans, Fingers Dan, Boom Boom Bosco, and I can't think of the other one's name. Bosco was on the Chet, or Fingers Dan was the piano. Bosco was the... I don't think he was the bass player. I don't know. He was either drummer or the bass player. Chet was the white Billy Bob-esque bear. Buddy Crash, that's what it was. I know my stuff, kind of. It was actually the Country Bear Jubilee I've built. A mini stage in this world. They're actually at the warehouse right now. Maybe they'll get where I'll work them one day. Chet is, yeah, they're all pretty much... Which is a fun thing looking at the Hard Luck Bears in the Bear Country Jubilee are just basically the same characters creative engineering already made at those times, just reskinned. Hence the fact, like, Fingers Dan is pretty much Mosby from the Confederate Critter Show. Actually, I think it is the same mechanism, if you will. Aaron tried to restore that show, didn't he? But he couldn't because it was a... Bear Country Jubilee and the Country Bear Jamboree is the Disney one. And even says in the show tape, not to be confused with it. And then the Hard Luck Bears obviously uses the mask molds and the other things from the Wolfpack 5, like Fats and the piano. I don't remember their names. There was Billy Bill, Billy Boy, Billy Wilbur, Billy Bob. I don't remember who's who. But same as the piano player. I think Dingo's the same as the drummer. So on and so forth, of course. Some of them use the same mask molds too, which is really fun. Anyway, on to back to what I'm doing. I'm going to have to build a Hard Luck Bears now. A mini. Billy Bill, Billy Boy on drums, Billy Wilbur on the guitar. Is it Billy Wilbur on guitar? Okay, yeah, sure, yes. Dingo's Mask. Billy Boy for I8. I was about to say, Billy Bob for the upright bass, he was Beach Bear's mask. I want to say the drummer was actually the Wolfman's mask. Or I'm probably thinking of the other Billy Boy. No, I'm thinking of the. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself here. I'm just gonna stop. I'm talking about the wrong show. I know. I know that now. I'm like, wait a minute. The Country Bear Jubilee is what used the. This is confusing. There's two country shows. I'm so confused. This is why you guys know the stuff and I don't. This is why you guys know the stuff and I build the stuff. That sound like a plan? That sound fair to everybody? You guys actually know the stuff. I just build it. There's 3 country shows. What? Pack says his brain just explodes from all the information. Dementia. Probably. Oh, it'd suck, wouldn't it? I don't know. I never understood all the country feds. Yes, high country feds. It's kind of... Quick way to trying to figure out which country show creative engineering made which is like an easy way to give myself a frickin' aneurysm. I guarantee it. Just anyway. So has anybody heard any good like CEC news lately? Like they've been kind of quiet. And I get, they're just keeping it quiet because they new CEO and all that. But like, has anybody heard anything? I know about the new CEO. Yeah, I knew about that. I heard about that and forgot. Like, I streamed that day and I completely forgot to mention anything or say anything to you guys. Like, hey, you guys here? But they've been kind of quiet. There was a Studio Seabird on Goodwill's website. Seriously? Man, why can't that stuff come to the Goodwill near where I'm at? Where I live? Like, seriously. That's cool. I don't know if they're still on eBay, but I browse eBay here and there for Chuck E. Cheese stuff just to add to the collection. There was a Warblettes, like a full set of Warblettes on sale for like $8,000. I don't know if they're still there. Pasquale had teeth. Better to eat people with. Ha ha ha. Newport show stuff dropped. Oh, that's cool. Always nice when new stuff like that is leaked, I guess. Not really leaked, I guess found. Because it is technically lost media. What are people going to do when we actually find everything, like all the lost media stuff about Pete's Time Theater and all that? Because, like, in this community, clearly it isn't going to stay lost forever, right? Like, eventually we're going to find everything. And then what are people going to do? Probably sit back and relax finally. It's like, what am I going to do after I build all the animatronics I want to on this world? I don't know. Maybe retire, I don't know. Probably not what's going to happen, but like there's only so much you can do. I mean, less case with what I'm doing, but I could make custom shows. I do have a couple ideas. I have an idea for a custom show, but I don't know if I'm going to make it big scale. I was so when I was taking the Christmas decorations off the original Rockfire and all of them, I actually damaged the original Rockfire quite a bit. Like I kept accidentally breaking like bits of the stage, bits of the characters. I'm like, holy crap! Like just a few more times of me just doing this, and we're gonna have to like like the characters are, which is the plan. I put a hole in the character, say, because I like to dress them up for Christmas. I haven't dressed them up for Halloween yet. I might do that this year. But like, say I put a hole in the character, I keep that hole there until we actually, physically have to restore them. That way I could do a restoration video. And I'm sure you guys would love to watch that. South Africa had a Rockfire show? I didn't even know that. Has/had? I don't know if it. I actually did not know about that. That's pretty cool. There are pictures. Oh, that's cool. I had no idea. That must be wild as like just like think of this in the perspective of Aaron, like you built these shows how long ago, and there's like one all the way like halfway across the world. I think my controller's starting to give out on me. I guess some news that isn't really like Rockfire related, but still something cool I can share with you guys. I just recently uh, beat Super Mario Odyssey. I finally got around to playing it. That was one game I never got when the Switch when I got my Switch was Odyssey, and I was like, I seen it at a used game at my local used game store, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play it because I'd always like every time we went to Walmart and there was a demo, I always played through the demo of Odyssey. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to play Odyssey. And I quite enjoyed it. I'm not done. I'm going for 100%, but which is taking forever because there are 999 moons to collect. Right, we're almost done with this. Yay! Almost done with the pixel art. Aren't you guys excited? Come on, guys, let's see some hype in the comments for the pixel art almost being done. I want to see some excitement. Let's go! World Star! That's not even related to what we're going with, but yeah! All of it? Yes, almost done with all the pixel art on this stage. Let's go! Woo! Yeah! My poor cat is trying to sleep through this. Let's go! We've been doing this for so long, and I am so tired of pixel art. I'm sure you guys are too. I feel like I should have prepared a speech for this. We've been doing pixel art? Yeah, that's what this is, Biscuit. Let's go, pixel art. Almost done with it. We are so tired. I know, I'm tired of doing pixel art too. That's one thing about the pixel art. Like, we got so many good results out of the pixel art. Biscuit's over here living under a rock, but it's okay. We still love Biscuit. I'm tired. I am too. We're almost done. Couple more layers, guys. I lost where I was. Oh, that's never a good sign. Okay, I found it. Together we got it. Yes, we do. Let's do this. Almost done. Woohoo! I feel like I should have had a speech prepared. Rock house, butter for a nickel. Hey, don't argue. You can't argue with a nickel. That's all. I ain't dissing on it. How many streams have we done pixel art? Oh my gosh. The Packlings. Ugh. That's not a bad name to call, like... I think if I ever do memberships, that's what you guys are going to be. If I ever choose to do memberships on the channel, you guys could be the Packlings. Or the Ghosts. Because, you know, Pac-Man. Speaking of, I actually bought a copy of Pac-Man World recently. Like the remaster for PS5. So we're going to be playing that sometime soon on the channel. As Pac-Man World and Pac-Man World 2. Well, Pac-Man World 2, I haven't played Pac-Man World, the first one. But Pac-Man World 2 is a game I really want to play on the channel, and you guys will see why as soon as we play it. If we ever get that far. So weirdly enough, this is calling for andesite. I'm not going to argue with it. I'm almost done. There's no reason to argue with it. Well, this top bit's really confusing, though. Let's go, guys. Almost there. We're almost there. It's like climbing a mountain, just like... God, you're like... Or it's like climbing a staircase. You're like, God, I made it. And you realize you're only up like 3 stairs. It's like, no! And by the time you get to the top, you're like so tired, you're like barfing. It's like, it's not a good sight. Turn your Duke into a clunk. That is interesting. Please send a pic in the Discord when the Duke / clunk is done. Kung Fu Panda reference? Which part was the Kung Fu Panda reference? Oh no, the climbing up the stairs. I think that happens in Kung Fu Panda. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I have not seen Kung Fu Panda 4 yet. I watched 1 through 3 a while ago. I have not watched 4 yet. I do quite like 2, Dlunk. Clunkifying a Duke. Don't watch 4, it's horrible. Okay. Well, now I gotta watch for it. Now I'm curious. I don't even know what block that is, so I'm just gonna use that block. I quite liked Kung Fu Panda 2. I think everybody does, though. Oh, I got so many viewers here. Wow. I must don't know what to do with myself. Like, so many of you guys are here to see the finale of the pixel art. Let's go! Almost done with the pixel art. Woo! So excited. So, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Like, last Christmas, they had a How Do I Even Do Pixel Art? I'll have to show you, do a tutorial or something on the channel. But I don't. Okay, I use a program online for pixel art. I have not been designing this by hand. By all means, I think that would have taken way too long. And I take the image, like I got images from like renders from like Retromation into watching the FNAF 2 movie. The ending was not like I don't like how it ended, the FNAF 2 movie. I think we can talk about that now, right? The spoiler shield is lifted. It's been 2 months. Smart. Yeah, so I know I have not been designing this by hand. I put in a pixel art generator. I got renders from Retromation through a couple contacts. Of the actual like backdrops and stuff. Am I even building the right thing? I'm not. Ever since started doing pixel art, I stopped watching the streams. Well, I apologize. I know, guys, it's been boring. But to be fair, if we hadn't done the pixel arts, we would not have had like as detailed stuff as what we have now. So that was a bad cliffhanger. Yeah, the FNAF 2 movie ended on such a like they did not do cliffhanger right at the end there. The movie was great. I enjoyed the second FNAF movie. The cliffhanger, like, that is not at all what I would have done for a cliffhanger. But it was a good movie. I quite enjoyed it myself. Now we're waiting for FNAF 3 to come out. Let's go. Gotta wait for that movie to come out. Hey, no shame in admitting that the pixel arts are boring. The pixel arts are terrible. But but we have such good results, such good backdrops on the stage now that we did it. And the best part, we never have to do them again. On this stage, at least. The clip after the credits was good. Oh yeah, the whole like FNAF 3 kind of thing. Setting up for it. You know, that part was good. I also like the phone call style, like the FNAF 6 style audio message. Favorite CEI show? Are we doing... what is you guys' favorite? Yeah, let's all do this as a group question. What's you guys' favorite CEI show? Minus the Rock of Fire. Because everybody loves the Rock of Fire explosion. Of course, we gotta make this fair for the other shows. So what are you guys' favorite CEI shows outside of the Rock of Fire explosion? I think that's a fair question. I quite like the Wolfpack 5, but that's a basic answer. I like the Confederate Critters. I quite like their designs and all that. Hard Luck Bears. Always nice. Hard Luck Bears are always nice. Country Bear Jubilee. Okay. Biscuit, I have no idea what that is, but okay. Good answer. I don't know what that stands for. Beta Rockfire? Okay, fair. I'll allow it. I'm not a fan of the Beta Wolfpack 5. Awesome. Lots of shows. So many shows, so many shows, so little time. Me on my day off. Bear Country Jubilee. Okay, thank you. I'm an idiot. Moonrockers. Oh yeah, Moonrockers. I forgot about them. Oh, we gotta build the Moonrockers at some point. The Moonrockers. The Wizard of Oz show. Oh, that's a good one. Favorite is Hard Luck Bear Jamboree. The Rockfire Retro. The Wizard of Oz show. I wish the Wizard of Oz had, like, more love put into it. I don't know about y'all, but I think the creepy clown is the real goat. We just got so much information about the creepy clown in, like, the last couple of, like, weeks. Like, am I the only one who's thinking that? We got a lot of information on him. Like, for such a one-off character, like, we got so much information. Y'all have good tastes in shows. Now I think the real question is, Beach Bear has a huge forehead. Yes, he does. Now I think the real question, what is everybody's favorite CEC show? Melvin Vector is the clone. Yep. What is you guys' favorite CEC stage? Ooh, here we go. We're all going to be fighting in the comments here. Rocker stage? I quite like the rocker stage too. Some Venture Machine or Cyber Portrait. Okay. It's fact. We're all going to be fighting over this. The Lake Forest stage. Ah, that's a good one. Technically, a different stage too. That was what, balcony and like portrait mixed into one. Like the Showboat and Cruiser Road. Alright guys. Last couple blocks. Mobile's 3-stage. Good. Balcony stage. I quite like the road stage. Alright guys, last 3 blocks in pixel art. Here we go. 1, 2, and with the placement of this terracotta block, we will have placed this Rockfire sign and all the pixel art needed with this Rockfire stage will be done. Are you guys ready? Are we ready? Here we go. Do a little ceremony for this. The final block will be placed in 3. Let's all count this down. We're going to count it down from 5, okay? Here we go. I think my thing is... Okay, my stream's lagging behind. My end's lagging behind. There we go. In 5. Fake flowers and Billy Bob stage. Those aren't really going to be pixel art. I'm just going to build like actual flowers. I don't have things of those. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skadoosh. It's done. Woo, yeah! And might as well just little late for the countdown, but it's okay. Alright, guys, I give you the Rockfire sign. It's done! It looks so good! Wow, that does actually look really good. Wow. Heck yeah. Alright, I can actually finally clear my inventory. Woot woot. Oh my, the amount of blocks we have. Don't worry, Biscuit. I still have the Christmas present you gave me for Christmas. When I took down the decorations, I kept the present. Wow, that took for a project. All right, see ya. I have to slash give myself a couple at S structure block. How many can I give myself? Like 5? Woo. 5 structure blocks. There. Now I'll never accidentally delete it. All of them. All right. So the pixel art side of it's done now. Lovely. Now I just have to build the actual stand for it. So give me a few seconds, guys. Let me just find the center, which is right here. Let me fly up, make sure I'm not hitting that. All right. Let me just the best part is somebody has to figure out how to do the redstone for this. Time drilling through plastic with a screwdriver. Your hand is... I know the pain now, Biscuit. I know the pain. It is terrible. I actually got these really heavy-duty screws. They're a little bit thicker than the original ones the servos came through, but they go through the plastic so much easier. I think they're off... I don't know what they're from. I just found them in a little bag. Okay, so how are we going to do this? That is a good question. So let me just find an image of what this sign mount looks like. Error page. eBay. There we go. This should be easy. Give me 1 second, folks. Looking up for the... I know there was a... Looking this up on eBay. I know there was a sign mount on eBay. Unless that did not sell. Unless that sold. Which would suck. Yes, I did start making a... What the heck is this? I found an eBay item. Give me a second, folks. What the heck? Hold on, I found some on eBay, guys. Add that to my watch list. Why are you making me sign back in? Why, eBay? Why do you hate me? Okay. Offer. Just let me skip that for now. Just let me do what I need to do. Oh yeah. Add to watch list. Okay, lovely. Now back to what I was doing. Who is it and who's the seller? It's a bunch of showbiz. It's a couple Billy Bob bucks and some tickets. Not for much either. A Billy Bob. Like there's some Billy Bob bucks in there. One's a coupon. Lovely. You guys aren't allowed to snag that for me. I found it first. I got this, it's a Duke, like, card, and it was graded. So that was really cool. Like a little display thing has a token in there. Oh, what did I do? Oh, don't do this to me. Do we not have the... Is it not on eBay anymore? That'd be lovely if it wasn't. Seller, make sure it isn't scam. I know. I, I think I know the guy you're talking about. Okay. Let me find what I'm looking for first. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Let me find what I'm looking for. Yeah, now watch it sold. That would be more like, wouldn't it be? Okay. I'm not having good luck here. And animatronic creation. Yeah, I know about him. He has the I know it's the gray carpet and the and the white baseboard or something you don't want. Believe me, I know. I know. I don't know how he gets so much stuff. Like, holy crap. Oh, there is a Cyberamic bot on eBay. Huh. Science stand. No, I'll maybe just in case I don't find what I'm looking for. Oh, come on, come on, P, come on, laptop, you got this. Watch it sold, or the guy took it off. Be my luck, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's a Cyberamic. Yeah, go ahead. There's a character on eBay. It's like $7,000. I don't have that amount of money, or else I'd think about it. There's the Warblets. I don't think it's on eBay anymore. Well, that sucks. Oh, there's the Warblets. $7,000. I think it used to be. Yeah, there's a whole Cyberamic on eBay. $7,200. Doesn't look like he's in bad shape either. He just doesn't have any cosmetics. pretty cool. Pretty cool. Singing flower mask. Yeah, I seen that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Biscuit, if I am gonna need that sign mount. Like a screenshot. That's cool. Oh yeah, I'm not going to Florida. I can't afford it either. It's okay. I'm already paying for my car. And my car was cheaper than that. Saber on eBay. Well, cause yeah, I know. It looks like he restored it too, which is fantastic. I love this community. Sometimes, not all the time, but this community is sometimes really great. Today's the Creative Engineering's birthday. Is it really? I didn't know that. I did just look at the time. I am running out of time a little bit. I have like less than 30 minutes, which is lovely. Well, okay, I'm just going to build up. I'm going to start building a Biscuit, and then whenever you have the sign mount. Keyboard front. I did see that. There's a lot of stuff. I want to say it comes out about here. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe he's thinking like 3 by... Aha, Biscuit, you have come in to help. Biscuit, I need the side behind it if you could. The actual like bit behind it if you could, that'd be great. Like the take screenshots, so I try my best. It's a really good screenshot. He's nice. I do unfortunately need the other side though. Sorry. Biscuits. Thing is, don't trust me with your children on Discord. Lovely. Sign-based thingy that the lights are mounted. We'll figure out the lights after. Right now I'm just doing the mount. I know the sign is like has to come back a couple blocks for all the lights. Rudimentary sign thing. Whoop whoop. Woot woot. Oh, I don't have $400, but that would be nice. Lovely. Wonderful, even. That's a Furby. That's great. $2 to my name. I have probably less. There we go. Thank you, Biscuit. I'm not gonna have time to build all of that, so I'm gonna have to just do something a little, just a little bit custom here. Five. We'll do something like this. have 21 cents. 20 bucks Chick-fil-A. I don't think. Oh no, I've eaten at Chick-fil-A. I was about to say, I don't think I've ever eaten there. I have. That's when we come back from a couple conventions. It's right down the road. Alright. This is just rudimentary for now. We'll think of something more permanent a little bit later. It's good. What's worth the $20? That's funny. $34. Okay. We go. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh, I was one block off. Of course I was. Of course I was one block off. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so there's just something basic for right now. All right, and with that being said, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I think that's going to be it for this episode of updating the Rockfire. It's going to be it for... I can't even talk. That's how good it is. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of updating the Rockfire explosion in Minecraft. In the next episode, I don't know, might as well just zoom out and see the whole stage, right? Of course. Oh yeah, getting better as the episodes go on. Spent $50 on Lego air cylinders. I've never played with Lego air cylinders. Might be fun. Anyway, next episode, guys. Since that was the last of the pixel art, next episode... Let me find my pen so I can scratch this off of the list. Of course, one time I'm trying to find a pen. I can't find one. I just had one sitting right here. Oops. I'm going to grab a pen from underneath my custom CEC doormat. Okay. You guys like hearing the pen click? I know I do. Still looking on eBay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Still looking on eBay. Holy Alright, let me scratch off what all we did. Okay, Rock-afire sign is done. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so the next episode, we're going to be quote-unquote fixing the characters. Such as... Yes, they are. Yes, we have to make Looney Bird taller. We have to... Billy Bob's arm needs fixed a little bit. The guitars need brought in. Maybe a few things here and there with characters, I'm not sure. Make the move with command blocks. I might actually lose, like my PlayStation might actually light on fire if I do that. As much as I would love to do that, it might light on fire. But only like on one character. I might test that, I don't know. So anyway, guys, so yeah, we just have to fix the characters, yada yada yada, build some prop characters, actually build spotlights, but that'll be fun. And yeah, we gotta change the carpet on Rolf's stage. I forgot about that. We do need to do that. Can we give us a tour? What time is it? I tell you what, I will... I'd probably give... I don't know about actual physically giving tours, but I will do like... I'll do like, probably as soon as we're done with the updated Rock-afire, I might do like one big tour of like what we have so far, or like... I will be doing a tour of some stuff soon. I don't know. Oh, and then there's Crazy. What's up, Crazy? Just seeing you pop in. How you been? I don't know how I'll do tours, but I do want to do like one big tour for you guys finally in the shop. Lovely. It's good to hear, Crazy. Hopefully you can come back while we do cosmetics. So yeah, just a couple things here and there, like props, prop characters, rocks, flowers, Choo Choo Antioch Sun Moon. I gotta fix a couple characters, mechs, build spotlights, gotta fix Billy Bob, fix Looney Bird. In Java, I don't actually play in Java. I might not be the person to ask for this one, but honestly, are we gonna make the owl? Yeah, we're gonna build the owl. Heck yeah, I am the owl, don't forget that. That's like the same thing as I am the walrus, but no, I'm the owl. Oh, we come back, haven't left. Of course, Crazy. Be more than welcome to, more than happy to have you back. Who knows? Depending on when I work, I might be able to get Deadbird back in some before we end the series. But we really don't have long left. By the way, Crazy, I fixed your lights. I am the owl cuckoo cuckoo. Any tips of making it? Honestly, find whatever reference and don't quit. Don't let. If I can give any um, advice, if you will, don't quit. What did I do with the lights? I made more light. I made more lights, and you're gonna have to rewire all of them. I'm sorry. A few of the lights are still in their original spot. I still have the wiring coming through the stage. You're just gonna have to figure it out. I'm sorry. But wait, Crazy, there's more. The fireplace needs lights. And the gas pump needs lights. And the floodlights. I'm sorry, Crazy. The spotlights and all those lights should not be difficult. And if they are, I'll try my best to help. How'd I do pixel art and stuff like that? I took renders of the actual backdrop and stuff from like Retromation, and I plugged them through a pixel art generator. That's how I got them. The campfire, I apologize for. I might consider that. Okay, lovely. Sorry, Crazy. But yeah, honestly, don't let yourself become discouraged. That's your number one enemy. Um, if you if you can, maybe use the original Rockfire series, as that's a lot less detail oriented than this series. Probably much better place to start, like practicing building stuff, like Rockfire stuff like this. So that would probably be your best bet if I were to guess. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. The next video we do in this world won't be actually an updating the Rockfire series. We'll actually be going back to the moving series. I'm going to start with Rolf. All right. Good luck. I wish you luck, sir. To expand outward on the controller system. Maybe. I'm not sure. I have faith in you, Crazy. I have all the faith. We'll be doing another episode of the moving series. Will be the next stream. Go back. Let me see the back. Okay. I didn't change anything with the back. Let me just head back there real quick. Sorry, guys. I know I keep saying I'm going to end the stream, but just give me like 2 seconds. The next episode will be in the moving series. We'll be doing more moving, our mini stages to the warehouse. There's Rolf back there, by the way. Actually, all the characters back here. What we could do, Crazy, is actually get rid of that gray box. If you want to just, like, get rid of that gray box. If you just want to make this the gray box, that might work a little bit better in your favor. There's a smiley face on my air compressor. There's stuff in there. Oh, you want to see the actual, like, wiring. There's stuff in there. There's not really much stuff in. Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, no, there's a little bit of like, redstone in here. But I mean, if you want to, like, rip down the front of this gray box and just expand the whole thing into the stage lights. Crazy wants to make the stage lights run. Or maybe I wanted to make the stage lights run. I don't remember. Anyway, I am quite literally out of time. I'll have to. Sweet. I'll help you make it look all pretty. So I can program the lights, not the characters. But we do have these like gray cables that go into the gray box that are supposed to be the computer lines for the. They're supposed to represent the computer lines for the Rockfire stage. All right, guys. If there's gonna be any more pixel art, it's gonna. I really do want to redo Duke's drum. But other than that, yeah. So I will see all of you hopefully in the next episode. If you guys did like the episode, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys don't want to miss the next episode, go ahead and hit that notification bell. You'll be notified for every future stream we do of this or any of the other games I want to play on the channel in the future. I have to do Duke Spotlights. I'm going to have to do a bunch of spotlights. Drum lights. I built the drum light. Crazy. You're welcome. So yeah, if you guys don't want to miss a future episode, go ahead and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye. It feels good to say that. Yes, that hurt my voice.